Guys, and welcome to my channel Historical Archive. This is Mayank and here is my first video on Indian history. And today you will get to know about that not only men but also women played an important role in Indian history, in Indian independence. In our schooling life, we have studied about Gandhiji, Jawaharlal Nehru, Bhagat Singh and Subhash Chandra Bose, but we are unaware of our women freedom fighters who played very important role in our independence. So, here we start with our first heroic lady, Rani Lakshmi Bai. Her childhood name was Manikarnika Tambe. She was married to Rao Gangadhar, king of Jhansi, whose kingdom was under doctrine of lapse, but she opposed the annexation of Jhansi. She fought against English forces led by Hugh Groves along with Tatya Tope. She died fighting at Gwalior, but Tatya Tope somehow escaped to Nepal. She fought very bravely and sacrificed her life. Next is Begum Hazrat Mahal. She was queen of Awadh. She rebelled against the British East India Company. She was also known as Mehak Pari. She drew everyone's attention towards the demolishment of temples and mosques by the company to make way for the construction of roads, thus hurting religious and sentiments of Indians. Karl Marx said about Begum during the National Liberation Uprising of 1857-1859 that she headed the rebel very strongly and bravely. Next is Aruna Asaf Ali. You might not be knowing her. She was one of the brave lady who also fought for independence. Breaking social conventions, she married a Muslim Congress leader Asaf Ali. She went to prison during civil disobedience movement and individual satyagrah. She hoisted the tricolour at Gwalior Tank Maidan, Bombay, after which senior most leaders were arrested on declaration of Quit India movement. She was also the editor of a journal of Congress known as Inqilab. Next is Madam Bhikaji Kama. We all have studied about her in our textbooks during our schooling life. She was influenced by Dadabhai Nauroji and Shamji Krishnji Verma. She worked to spread awareness about India cause in United Kingdom and France. She ran a newsletter known as Vande Mataram and worked under two organizations, Free India Society and Paris India Society. She unfurled the first national flag of India at Second Socialism International Meet 1907 in Germany. She is the most prominent lady, Sarojini Naidu, one of the first women to participate in freedom struggle. Her mentor was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. She participated in all programs of Gandhiji, including Dandi March. She served as the first Indian woman president of Indian National Congress 1925 Kanpur session. She accompanied Gandhiji to second round table conference. She became first woman governor of independent India, UP. Her daughter Padmaja Naidu was arrested for Quit India movement. She was the longest serving woman governor of UP. Next is Rani Gendailu. You might not be knowing her. She revived old Naga practices known as Hareka cult. She also organized rebellion to overthrow British from Manipur and established the self-rule of the Nagas. She also took part in guerrilla war and got arrested in 1932 at the young age of 16 years. She jailed for 14 years. She was given the name of Rani of Nagas. Next is Durgabai Deshmukh. She left her school in protest against English language imposition. She started Balika Hindi Pathshala in Rajamundry, got graduated as a lawyer and practiced in Madras High Court. Jailed for salt satyagrah, she founded Andhra Mahila Sabha for the welfare of women. She was also the member of Constituent Assembly. Next is Kasturba Gandhi. We all are aware of her. She is wife of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, played an important role as a political activist, fighting for civil rights as well as Indian independence. She played the important role in teaching Indian basics lessons of hygiene, health, discipline, reading and writing due to lack of proper education to all. She played an important role at the backstage of freedom struggle and accompanied her husband in all phases of independence. Next is Matangani Hazra. Born in a poor peasant family of Bengal, became a young widow. She took part in Dandi March and got to be known as Old Lady Gandhi. She campaigned for non-payment of Chowkidar tax and got arrested. She was killed during demonstration in Quit India movement. Next is Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. She was daughter of Motilal Nehru, and also we know that she was first woman president of United Nations General Assembly and served as diplomat for India. She was jailed thrice during civil disobedience movement. Next is Indira Gandhi. We all are aware of her. She was one of the bravest and first lady Indian Prime Minister. She has also played an important role in our Indian freedom. Founded the Bal Chakra Sangh, Jarkha Sangh as a child. In 1930, Vanar Sena children's group to help Congress party during civil disobedience movement. She was imprisoned in September 1942 during Quit India movement. Next is Kamala Nehru. She was wife of Jawaharlal Nehru and mother of Indira Gandhi. Organized women marches during non-cooperation movement in Allahabad. She was also involved in civil disobedience movement to protest against monopoly of British on salt. She also got arrested twice. Next is Sister Nivedita. She is an Irish lady named Miss Margaret Noble. Arrived in India in 1898. She propagated the causes of India throughout America and Europe. She attended the Banaras Congress session of 1905 and also supported the Swadeshi movement. Next is Annie Besant. She was also an Irish by birth. She was one of the founder of Home Rule League in Madras in 1916. She was also the active member of Theosophical Society in India, which was founded by H.S. Olcott and H.P. Blavatsky. She was First Lady President of Congress Session, Calcutta, 1917. She edited two newspapers, India Today, New India and Commonwealth. Next is Rajkumari Amrita Kaur. Royal family of Punjab, graduated from England and got influenced by Gandhiji's Satyagraha. She co-founded the All India Women's Conference in 1927, founded by Margaret Cousins. Worked for women illiteracy, eradication of child marriage and Parda system for women. She was first woman minister of India Health. AIMS was set up by her efforts. Next is Rehana Tayyab ji. She was also influenced by Gandhiji. She joined Sabarmati Ashram, took part in non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement and Quit India movement. She was president of Youth Congress. She got imprisoned during Quit India movement. She was first lady to sing Vande Mataram in Congress session. Next is Captain Lakshmi Sehgal. She worked as a doctor in Chennai and Singapore and also led the troops in Burma during World War II. She was the captain of all women Rani of Jhansi Regiment of the Indian National Army. Next is Kalpana Datta and Preetlata Veddidar, revolutionary from Chittagong, Bengal, part of Surya Sen's Indian Revolutionary Army. Kalpana Datta was caught and sentenced for life, but later she was released. But Preetlata consumed potassium cyanide to evade arrest at the age of 21. So these all women played very important role in our Indian independence. We should not forget their sacrifice and should praise them. So if you liked my video, please like and subscribe, and thank you. Please stay tuned for next update and my next video. Thank you.